Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to play Captain America in this ultimate guide for Marvel Rivals. Now this diving strike is a nice way to get in and do exactly that. It's a dive attack. Similar to Venom, you want to get in, get out, and make sure that your healers are paying attention. Now Captain America has some pretty cool combinations, so you pretty much always want to be holding down the sprint button whenever you're playing as Captain America, just for that extra movement speed that you do get from it, because that can help close the gap. So I always have it held down pretty much all the time. So that's very important to do. Now, one thing that's cool about Captain America's kit is he can actually attack twice at melee range, and then he'll throw his shield 4 times. So if you get the first 2 hits off, you can keep following up with your shield attack. The next 2 attacks will be a punching attack. So if you're not making your hits, as long as you get the first 2 down, you can help with enemies like Spider-Man with hitting them this way. So that's one of the nicest things about Captain America's kit, is this ranged attack that he gets. If you happen to miss them, you can follow with this E attack here to shield throw. What's nice about that is it will also chain to other targets, but the thing is the range is not fantastic. It's actually only a 20-meter range. So if you see here, if we're to throw the shield, we can actually hit from 30 meters, but if we go past this, we don't have that range to be able to hit. Another thing that's really nice is you can lead in with this charging attack, but if you need to get out, you can use the F attack here, the little leading rush, to be able to move away. So that one's the Liberty Rush. So you can use that for mobility. If you need to hit a target, that's nice too. Like if you're just shortly out of range of attacking, you can lead with this and then follow up with a couple attacks, and if they move away, you got your shield attacks to help with making sure that you do hit them. But yeah, Captain America's purpose is to run in, get to the back line with this diving strike, and then start attacking their healers and grabbing aggro. But we also have our shield here, which can deflect shots at random, and we also have a power up with Thor, which will increase our movement speed and will give us a new attack here. So you can see we got this lightning attack. So if you got the Thor power up, it gives you a nice boost to your damage, and I'd highly recommend grabbing that and going with it if at all possible, because that can make or break a game, especially if you're just having some very mobile targets that you're not able to hit. You can pull that one out, so that's really nice. Now also the Avengers Assemble ultimate here will give us a bunch of extra health. You want to rush in whenever you got this active, because people will be running away. So use this, get in and attack, and then just sprint towards your next target. The diving strike and some of your attacks will launch the enemies up in the air, so that's another thing, is you can use your extra mobility to be able to screw them up like that. So you can get some extra damage in from this, because you're going to have more health, so you don't have to worry as much about tanking, because you're just going to be replenishing your health all the way through. But the shield is really the biggest thing that Captain America has unique, and it reflects damage. Unlike Doctor Strange's or Magneto's shield, you can see there it reflects them pretty much at random. Sometimes it will hit the target. I find that aiming it at the target actually seems to work. I'm not sure if it does or not. It says it's random, but if I my cursor over a target, it's likely to hit it. Now the thing is, Captain America's shield, you can see on the left hand side of the screen, recovers pretty slow. That's really unfortunate. It makes Captain America actually a lot weaker than Doctor Strange in that regard, because Doctor Strange's will recover really quickly. So you can see, obviously, if you're up close, you're going to be able to return fire really easily, so that's ideal to get up right in their face to do that. But again, Captain America's shield does not recover quickly, so that's a bit of a concern. Using Thor's upgrade, though, this is nice, because you do get this range attack, so you can just completely shred down people with the Thor upgrade, which gives you increased movement speed and an increase, which gives you like this throw attack, which is super useful to have. So I love using that. You got lots of mobility with Captain America. You typically want to be running, sprinting around, and then using this, kind of playing him similar to how you'd play Venom with all that extra movement speed. So yeah, run around, grab aggro, and then dive bomb your way back around. So yeah, I'll show you off this in a gameplay just so you get an idea of what to do when you're playing as Captain America. I went 19-1 in this game. So Captain America works well as a dive tank. You can get to their back lines and take out their healers pretty quick and easy with Cap, and that's typically what you want to be doing, is you can pull a bunch of aggro. If you have competent healers, you can survive, or you can use your bunch of mobility options to get around. Now, using F, you can push for yourself forward with the shield, and that's really good for getting away. If someone's just shooting at you, you can go and take them out that way. And you can see there, we're able to take out their tank Venom because we got rid of their healers. That's really the biggest thing, is once the healers fall, the tanks will fall next, and you can also go after DPS. But there's another Captain America. They were trying to run the same thing we were running with Venom and Captain America. But if you're going against more of the traditional tanks like Doctor Strange or Magneto, what's nice about Captain America is this jump, because you can jump over Magneto and get to their back line and take out their healers really quickly with this. but we had ourselves a healer and our venom there. So obviously I was going after the Jeff there, because once he falls, it's easier to take out venom. But we had 3v1 here, and that's where I decided to dip. That's really the best option. You can sprint, and you got your shield to run quicker, and you got a really high jump, so you can get out of the way of like Venom's ultimate there, as well as Jeff's. So you want to pretty much always be moving around as much as you can until you're in range of an enemy there. And whenever you get those 2 punches off, you're going to see a little indicator underneath your attack reticule there that'll show that you have those 4 extra shield throws that you can do. So you got 5 seconds to use them, so if you do miss, you can still continue to do that. But sometimes it's best to use Captain America's shield to deflect. Like I was deflecting Squirrel Girl's attacks there because they do have a big area of effect. And then I just went for this Moon Knight, so you can see if you get a few punches in on someone, you can usually take them down by that point. So Captain America is quite strong with his offensive skills. It's just he's very short range. So I was able to bait out their ultimate there, and then I got into a 1v1 with Captain America, who wasn't even able to get to their heal, which was nice. So sometimes if you pull your ultimate, someone else is going to pull theirs out too, especially like a Luna Snow, which can be a huge game winner for them. So we want to get rid of that if at all possible, which was capable there. So I ran back, got some heals. That's typically the best thing. If you're getting low on health and you don't have any healers that are going to be able to heal you, it's best to just run away and grab yourself a heal. Here I was trying to get some attacks in. Unfortunately, Jeff is really hard to hit, especially with the short range that we have, and he's got a really quick movement speed. So that is something that makes it difficult. Mantis is another one that's difficult for Captain America, but if you get right up in their face, that can be good. Also, use your close range attacks to take out any of the Moon Knight onks or any of the turrets from Namor there, because that can be really useful too. But yeah, chasing down their healers, typically what you're going to want to do. This Jeff here was a pain to chase after, and he kept running and surfing away. But into the next match, we had a pretty good matchup here. Again, Venom and Captain America versus our Venom and Captain America. Typically, again, you're going to want to try and dive your way to the back, and if you get set up in a good position with your ultimate, you can actually do quite a number of damage with them. So we just took care of their Captain America. You do have short range whenever things are flying around, so you can't really hit them like you can. You can throw your shield, but that's about it. So here was a great time to use the ultimate because we had a group of their enemies there, and we're just going to continue to regenerate health really fast here. So it's nice to go into your ultimate here and just go and take out as many enemies as you possibly can by just getting in their face, as you don't have to worry about your health as much here whenever you use the Avengers Assemble. So yeah, we were able to get through, just clean up their enemies, and then we also had our Luna Snow drop their ultimate too, which helped a bunch with just tearing through and ending them. So my ultimate and then Luna's was able to get a full squad wipe there, and we were able to really push them back and win this time around. So that is really the big thing with Captain America, is just using his expert mobility to get in and fight the healers. That can be really useful for just helping the enemies, or helping take out their tanks as well. So you are a tank, but you also can fill the roles that are a little bit less like DPS. If you have so much mobility, you may as well get in there. Unfortunately, that one got away. We don't have the ability to fly. I tried jumping up there, but that's something you just had to face when you're playing Captain America. He doesn't always have the mobility that you want to be able to get to where you need to go. So that's just the thing. You do have extra mobility, but yeah, only in certain instances, and really about run speed. So yeah, we were defending the point really well here. We got a few I got a few punches in. I was able to take out that Star-Lord there, but yeah, with Captain America, you want to typically be running, diving to their backline, taking out their healers if you can, and then with that, you can go after DPS, and also you're going to want to hold aggro from the tanks too, so grabbing your shield to throw at enemies, you can grab their aggro. But that is a guide on how to play Captain America in Marvel Rivals. If you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below.